Hey, Nat here. Let's see what's making news. Now, have you heard of US basketball star Brittney Griner? A Russian court's just sentenced her to 9 years in prison over drugs charges, which has got a lot of people around the world upset, saying the punishment doesn't fit the crime. And there's a lot more here than meets the eye. Here's Joe.
She's very upset, very stressed. She can hardly talk, honestly, so it's a difficult time for her.
Brittney Griner is facing years in a Russian prison after authorities found a very small amount of cannabis oil in her luggage back in February.
I made an honest mistake, and I hope that in your ruling that it doesn't end my life here.
Move, Griner able to finish.
Brittney Griner is one of the WNBA's best players. Her arrest earlier this year was a huge deal. And back home, lots of people, including her teammates, are really upset about the ruling. They've been posting on social media with the hashtag #FreeBrittneyGriner.
This is a miscarriage of justice. The U.S. Department of State has determined that Ms. Griner was wrongfully detained.
It's fair to say the relationship between the US and Russia isn't the best, especially because America's spoken out so strongly against the war in Ukraine. Now it's up to the US government to intervene.
Now, as part of those efforts, we made a substantial offer to secure the release of Paul Whelan and Brittney Griner and to bring them home.
We don't know what the offer is, but some people think it could be a prisoner swap between the two countries. Political experts think that one of the reasons Brittney Griner's sentence was so harsh was so that Russia could negotiate a stronger exchange deal. Nothing's been announced yet, but many are hoping for a resolution soon.
Let's take a quick detour now to Australian politics, because there's been a bit of talk today about the climate wars. Yesterday, the government passed a new bill through the lower house of Parliament to cut Australia's emissions by 43% by 2030. The opposition doesn't support it at all and says it will push power prices up, and Aussies just can't afford it. Hold your horses! And also your cattle, because after 2 years of cancellations thanks to COVID, the Ekka, that's Queensland's agricultural show, is back. Here's Gladys to tell us all about it.
That's right, the 143rd Royal Queensland Show is officially a go. And farmers from around Australia have been busy preparing for this year's big event, like Angus, who'll be taking part in the lead steer competition.
I've come from Melbourne. I am leading a steer around a yard, and it's based on how you win is based on how you lead the steer and everything that you do.
And from little things to big things, like Conrad here, who's already picked up this year's prize for the biggest bull at the Ekka.
Yep, he weighed in, I think, at 1,032 kilos.
The Ekka, which is short for exhibition, has been around since 1876, where the first show bag was actually a bag of coal and was free for all visitors. Today, well, things are a bit more exciting.
First of all, these are the very special Ekka Strawberry Sundaes, and they do only come out once a year for Ekka.
The show brings people from all over the country, keen to celebrate agriculture and sneak in some sweets as well.
All right, now it's time to run. Run! 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 First to the US state of Illinois, where 75,000 rubber ducks have been unceremoniously dumped into the Chicago River. No, they're taking part in a competition to see who can make it to the finish line first. Each duck has a paid sponsor. This year, organisers raised $500,000 for the Chicago Special Olympics. Nice. Check out this drone vision of a beluga whale lost in the River Seine. Emergency services have been attempting to help via land, boat and air. But it's a delicate operation, and not the first time a whale's found itself lost in the Seine. Hot off the heels of the Ekka show, this cow is now on the run from law enforcement. No, just kidding. It's in Alabama in the US, and we're not quite sure what it's doing out. But one thing's for sure, you might be able to run from the cops, but actually, yeah, just keep running. You're doing pretty good, actually. Well, that's all we've got time for today. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.